What's up guys, this was our family holiday to Ile de Re back in the summer. We planned to fly about 360 miles to La Rochelle in France.
We needed to stop at the Touquet to show our passports anyway, but unfortunately, on the day we left we had the worst weather we had seen for weeks, so the usual easy hop across the channel became an adventure into the stormy skies.
What's up guys, today we are going to France. Now the weather is a bit cloudy, so we're planning on going to the airport, packing the plane up, and then we are going to get breakfast if it's still cloudy. It's cloudy now and rainy in France. My dad's allowed to fly in rain, but not allowed to fly in rain in France, which is a bit dumb. It was a bit of a dumb idea.
So we're all ready, and we're hoping that we can. If we can't go, then we'll put it off until tomorrow, and we'll go tomorrow because tomorrow the weather's better. When we fly, we try not to take too much luggage because the plane has a weight limit, and if we go over that weight limit, then it's too heavy to fly, so we have to take stuff out. My mum is replacing that massive cream with that teeny little cream. And now Thomas is getting weighed with his life jacket, and because we need that because we're flying over the channel, but after that we can just take it off. 34.
So, by my calculations, we are about a kilo overweight, which is fine because we would burn that before we get to the takeoff point. We'll burn that in fuel. So, we're all good. So let's pack up, get in the car, take everything to Biggin. The weather's still not good enough yet, but we'll load the plane up.
Get breakfast.
Sit in the car. But when we're going to eat breakfast, then we'll be even more heavy.
Oh. Right, we're going to go breakfast.
It's inevitable.
Some air for breakfast. It's still raining at the Touquet. The cloud base at Biggin Hill.
We can fly in the rain in England, but we can't fly in the rain in...
The cloud base at Biggin Hill is 500 feet, which is right on my minimum. And the cloud base at Lid is 400 feet. Which would be our diversion if the weather was bad at the Touquet. So for the moment we're grounded. We'll put everything in the plane, do the checks on the plane.
Eat some air.
If the weather lifts, we can go straight out. And we'll just have to keep an eye on it every half hour, see what's going on.
Still think you are,
but we can always, if we have to, we can turn back and we can land again if it gets bad, can't we?
Yeah, well, that's the whole point of having the alternate. Our alternate is Lid.
Oh, okay.
So if the weather's bad at Le Touquet, we turn around and come back to Lid. But at the moment, the weather at Lid is too bad as well.
Okay.
So that's why we can't go.
Okay. It's not looking great at the moment. It's really rainy. It's not hard, it's lots of little ones and it's like spitting.
It's really windy. It's like a tornado here. Look.
It's not that windy. It is windy, but not that windy. But we're still going to push on and put all our stuff in the back of the plane and go for a cafe. I'll try. Oh, hello. Where's the plane? This is the size of the boot, okay? Wait, my father has his head in it. He's taking out petrol.
I forgot about this.
Oil. There's our boot. It's not massive and we have to get those 2 bags in.
So hard.
I can hear the rain outside in here. Don't think it's looking great for us. But it'll be fine. It's not the end.
Just put 2 heavy bags.
But it's not the end of the world if we don't get to go today, because in the place we're going, Ile de Re, we've been there before when me and Thomas were very little. So I do remember it. I had a bright yellow mountain bike.
Best part, donkey with socks.
Yeah, apparently all the donkeys are wearing trousers and hats and socks, and
Apparently we're going to the circus, maybe.
you belong there. But if you have any questions about our plane or any safety things, features, or just any random questions about our trip, then you can comment on our Instagram page, and we'll try and answer your questions in... Pardon? Oh yeah, or comment or tweet on our Twitter. And if we don't and we'll try and answer all your questions in videos or by replying to them on that. So yeah. Oh really? Now we're waiting for our breakfast. Thomas got an omelette with
ham and cheese in with chips and baked beans with ketchup on the side.
and I got a jack potato with beans and cheese. So we decided we'll go home and wait, and the window's supposed to be between 11 and 2 for when we should leave. So we're gonna go home now and come check again in an hour, so that we can decide, so we can reevaluate the situation and decide what we want to do. So yeah, I'll see you when we get home.
The clouds have made it higher and
Lifted.
lifted, and it's much more clear. So we're gonna try again, and hopefully we'll actually go on holiday this time.
Yeah, hopefully. So now we're back at
The airport.
and this time we are gonna leave, but we're not gonna make it to Ile de Re tonight because it's getting too late in the day. So we're going to go to Le Touquet, which is where we were going to go anyway, just to stop off. But now we're gonna stay the night in Le Touquet. So tomorrow morning we'll set off for Ile de Re in the morning rather than leaving tonight like we would have done.
So guys, now we're just gonna take off whilst my dad is doing all the stuff to just make sure the things are working. This is the radio my dad just turned on, and yeah, see you in the air.
I like the days when Thomas thought you were saying clear plop.
Surface wind 210 degrees, 16 knots. Visibility 9 kilometers. Light rain and drizzle. Road to at 1,000 feet. Air temperature +17 degrees. Dew point +16 degrees. QNH 1008 hectopascal.
Big approach, Golf Golf Alpha Juliet Bravo, outbound.
Golf Golf Alpha Juliet Bravo, big approach. Good afternoon, pass your message.
Golf Juliet Bravo is A5, 4 POB, part of Falcon. Request taxi for a VFR flight to the Touquet.
Golf Juliet Bravo, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 21. Information kilos, current this time, QNH 1008.
Information Kilo 1008, Alpha 121, Golf Juliet Bravo.
What are those little green dots?
Thunderstorms. Thunderstorms 100 miles away. We're going to enter the cloud pretty much as soon as we take off, right?
Okay.
I don't know how long we'll be in it for. We'll try and climb above it at some stage.
Okay.
But we have to stay a little low until we get away from Gatwick.
Got not flying.
There's a jet just backtracking. Is about to take off in front of us.
Got priority.
Yeah.
How big?
Out Thomas's window. Should be able to see it.
Oh, I can see it now. I couldn't see it. We get one of those.
Yeah.
Golf Juliet Bravo, left turn 2 miles, runway 21, clear for takeoff, surface wind 21014 knots.
Clear for takeoff, left turn at 2 miles, Golf Juliet Bravo. Airspeed's increasing, engine cheese please on green. 50 knots. 60 knots. Goes.
066 Papa, climb now, altitude 3,000 feet. Climb out to 3,000 feet, not flying in.
That was his wake turbulence we just felt.
Uniform, got PC-12 traffic just approaching 8 miles. Once they've landed, be able to get your way. Over.
1,000 feet.
066 Papa, contact Thames radar 128.025, bye-bye. 128, so rest again, 065. Yes, 128.025. 128.025, 066 Papa.
1,400 feet.
Bravo basic service, report passing the beam 7 Oaks, what altitude you climbing to?
Climbing to 2,200 feet, report beam 7 Oaks, Juliet Bravo.
I think I can see the top.
Are we planning to get there at 4 in English time?
Yeah, just after 4 o'clock.
Because it's 3:30, so if it's in 30 minutes, we'll be at 4 in English.
Yeah, it'll be just after 4 o'clock.
It's 4:30 for the French, so.
Yes, that's right. Right, welcome. It's weird in the clouds, isn't it? You can't see anything.
I just keep getting nervous every time it like bumps or something. It's quite a dull fly.
Well, in a second we'll see if we can climb above. Climb up a little bit.
Hopefully tomorrow we'll actually see something.
Yeah.
Daddy,
Yeah.
how do you know that there's not another plane in front of you right now?
Because we've got a traffic service from the air traffic control. So they're going to tell us if there's any planes near us.
What would we do if there was?
They would direct us away from them.
Prime radio, Golf Alpha Juliet Bravo, request climb to 3,200 feet.
Golf Juliet Bravo, roger, climb to altitude 3,200 feet.
If we get out the top of this, you might see some nice, get a nice picture.
It feels like we're out the top,
No, we're in
but
a layer,
we're
aren't we?
under a layer, so
Yeah.
we're not actually flying in the cloud anymore.
No, we're in a layer here.
Quite a lot of broken cloud leaders. We're seeing quite a lot of ground.
I read this comic called Beano, and yeah, it's very funny, and I'm gonna read it now.
What's your favourite story in the Beano, Imogen?
I quite like the Bash Street Kids, and I also like Minnie the Minx because she's they've added a lot more now, but when I first started reading it, Minnie and Toots were the only two girls in it, but now there's a lot more.
Oh, okay. I used to read the Beano and the Dandy. And I can't remember the Beezer. I used to like the numbskulls.
Oh yeah, I like them as well. They're funny. I read these Transformer comics. It's really funny, but I already have this comic, so so I'm not really gonna read it today because I know what happens.
You got a different toy though, didn't you?
Yeah, I got Megatron. And I also set a timer on my phone for 30 minutes, and we have 23 minutes left.
Oh.
Well, who thought we were going to be up in the air at 9 o'clock this morning?
Not me.
It'd be nice if 3 to 4 all this cloud stops at the coastline.
Yeah. Not far away. We're 10 miles away from the lid.
16 minutes left on the timer.
Yeah, this thing says 20.
Whenever we fly through cloud like this and the rain's on the windows, it always, I've said it before, reminds me of the Columbo episode with Johnny Cash. He's flying a plane in thunderstorms and the weather clouds.
I can see a bit of ground.
Yeah, it's a bit low.
Lead approach, Golf Juliet Bravo, overhead.
Golf Juliet Bravo, report 10 miles from lead.
Report 10 miles, Juliet Bravo. Alright, we're going coasting out now over the
I
sea.
can see the coast. So we've got our yellow transponder out, so people can find us if anything happens.
Yeah, I can see the sea.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Let's hope not. How high are we?
3,000 feet. Doesn't feel like it, does it?
No.
So I think it's because you only got 1 point of reference.
Well, 3,000 feet and we can clearly see the ground, so we're, at the moment,
Yeah.
good.
Little approach Golf Juliet Bravo, 10 miles.
Golf Juliet Bravo, Squawk 7000, 3/2K, tower 118450, bye-bye.
118450, Squawk 7000, Juliet Bravo, thank you.
Ready to speak to the French people? Time to speak to the French people?
Le 2K tower, Golf Alpha Juliet Bravo, inbound.
Bonjour Golf Juliet Bravo, Squawk 6110, report 10 miles to run.
6110, report 10 miles to run. Which runway is in use, please?
Runway 31, but the wind is crosswind, 220 degrees 5 knots. If you wish runway 13, it is available.
I think I'd take runway 13 for straightened approach, if possible.
Yes, I found, make straight in 13.
Thank you, and I'll report 10 miles, Juliet Bravo.
25 miles to go. We've got a straight-in approach. Looks brighter over here. Can't see old Blighty anymore.
This camera's not going to have much action, is it? I could just put a white piece of paper up.
Maybe we could do what you do on Zoom calls. Change the background. Palm trees and beach. Almost feel like I can feel some sunshine.
It feels to me like we're in the middle, we're in the wrong bit. If we were a bit higher, it would be sunny, and if we were a bit lower, we'd be out this little cloud. There's a ship over there, Thomas.
This day feels like it's been going on forever.
Yes.
I can see France.
Aha.
Bonjour.
We should be arriving there in 46 seconds.
It's going to be about 7 minutes, Thomas.
How many minutes?
That's 7 minutes.
Okay, starting now.
The 2K tower, Golf Juliet Bravo, 10 miles for straight in runway 13.
Juliet Bravo, I report 4 miles final runway 13.
Report 4 mile final 13, Juliet Bravo. They're probably set a patch of grass next to the river, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Imogen.
It do look like they're moving though.
So far we haven't crashed and sharks haven't bit anyone's legs off.
A bonus, isn't it?
Golf Alpha Juliet Bravo, runway 13, clear to land, wind 210 degrees 6 knots.
Clear to land, runway 13, Juliet Bravo. 6 knots, feels a lot stronger than that.
There's a plane over there, guys, that's in the circuit that's talking to the other air traffic controller.
Traffic inside.
Roger, Sierra November number 2 behind this traffic, report short final behind.
Golf Juliet Bravo, 2 mile final, runway 13.
Juliet Bravo, runway 13, clear to land, wind 230 degrees 6 knots.
Clear to land, Juliet Bravo. Gonna get wet getting out of the plane, aren't we?
Oh, there it is.
Not my finest.
How long is it from here to...
Hour or so. We've got to clear customs first though. And
I think we should stay here. Just putting my input.
you're 2 pennies off, okay.
So I reckon maybe the weather will probably be better tomorrow as well,
It will be better tomorrow.
so it'll be easier. So we're here. There's 2K. And
Ground November 28 Sierra November. Sullivan.
Bonjour, mes amis.
and tomorrow we'll push on and get to La Rochelle.
We're here.
We landed in Le Touquet. We were in the clouds for most of the flight. It was really cool. So the airport, or the, what's it called? The airport, yeah. Behind us.
Black.
Yeah. There's not very many other planes. There's a few helicopters
And there's one
there,
plane there.
behind the plane.
We're the second plane, third plane in the whole entire airport.
Not many people here. Yeah, we're gonna go to a Holiday Inn for the night, and yeah, we have to get a taxi though because our rental car is in Le Touquet. Huh? La Rochelle. Oh yeah, I'm in La Rochelle. La Rochelle, which is in Ile de Re.
So guys, we are in the airport. We have to wear masks because, yeah, that's the new rule. And there is a really nice model of a Concorde, which I really like. So guys, we just got in the taxi, and I wasn't expecting this, but we got in a Tesla. Tesla in my life. Most epic experience ever. Is the I'm like an elf.
So we're in our room, and there's down there those peasants.
I'm not a peasant.
And me and Thomas are going to sleep up here, and I can sit down there. And we're just gonna go out and find somewhere we can have dinner.
Hello guys, I have such a huge pizza. Mummy, what have you got?
I have a moule marinara.
Which is mussels, which I really don't like, and chips.
Me and Imogen
What did you get?
Me and Imogen are sharing. Can you guess what it is?
Skating duck.
Skate.
And duck.
So quite an intense flight today. Intense day.
Very intense.
1,100 feet base at Biggin. 3,200 feet at Le Touquet. With no change expected within 2 hours at Le Touquet, although the bad weather was coming in later on.
Which meant we felt that we could get from Biggin Hill, fly via Lid to Le Touquet, and land without any issue of low cloud. We thought we could get there and thought we could do it.
So there we were. So we took off from Biggin. We entered the cloud at 1,100 feet. So the first time the family have been with me when we've done this. We
Bit bumpy. We always give ourselves limits way beyond what is legal and what's right. So we always know that there is never a question. But it still feels a bit scary sometimes.
had traffic service to Lid, and then we crossed the channel. And
Lots of rain.
we were kind of between two layers, weren't we? So although we couldn't see a horizon, we were in clear air, and then as we coasted out, you could see the sea beneath us most of the time.
Yep. Channel, we could see the whole.
So we descended down. We got a straight-in approach to Le Touquet. Landed in fairly nice conditions, really.
We could see the runway, which was bonus.
We could see everything. So no rain when we landed. Not much wind when we landed. cloud was as forecast, 3,000 feet. We always had the chance to turn around to go back home if we needed to. And then it was really surreal because at lunchtime, I was back at home, kids were playing downstairs, and I thought we weren't going to go anywhere. And then all of a sudden, 4 hours later, we were at the 2K. Kids
Kids have gone back to the room. We're in the bar.
We'll brekkie tomorrow.
And then we're heading out to La Rochelle.
We're going to stop in Le Mans on the way to get some petrol. La Rochelle, so we're about 2 hours away, I think.
Yep.
And the forecast tomorrow is much better.
And there's sunshine tomorrow. Which will be much better. So we'll see you then. Bye.
So it's almost
Midnight.
11:30. So
It's almost
just
midnight.
want to say good night.
And we'll see you in the morning and we'll be fully refreshed and ready to go flying.
Night.